Hello everyone. In this video, we will see how to run and chat with a large language model locally. Very similar to how you interact with ChatGPT, but that is on the public internet. Here we will do it very locally. But before that, I'll give you a brief overview of what an LLM is. So large language model, as the name suggests, it's a type of machine learning where the model is trained on large data sets and it can comprehend human language and generate a response to the questions. So it can summarize the text that has been given to it. It can generate a reply to the questions that you ask, uh, and it can do much more. Okay, so how many of you have wondered when you interact with Chat GPT, the data that you give to Chat GPT or OpenAI, will it be used for further training purpose? And you would also have an aversion to use any sensitive or secret data. How can we overcome this? It'll be great if we could run these LLMs locally. In this video, we will see how to do that. The answer to run your LLMs locally is LM Studio. So go to lmstudio.ai as shown in the video. So from your browser, hit it, and then you can download the respective version of LM Studio for either for Mac or for Windows or for Linux machine. Load, double click and install it. So then you will see the LM Studio icon in the applications folder. So open it. So now you see the LM Studio window. Okay, so now you have LM Studio opened. So how would you chat with LM Studio? How would you interact with the LLMs locally? So ChatGPT is not a open source LLM. So if you want to interact with LLMs locally, you need open source LLMs. So there are many such open source LLMs as suggested in this window. La Llama from Meta, Mistral, Falcon, MPT, all these are open source LLMs with which you can interact with which you can chat with which you can summarize your text with. But now we just have the LM Studio. But how would we interact with that LLM is by downloading the respective model. So for this video purpose, I will download La Llama model. But where would we download from? So it'll be from Hugging Face. Let's open huggingface.co URL in a browser and see what is available. Before that, just to give a brief of Hugging Face, so it's an open source machine learning and data science platform where you can build, deploy, train any ML models. So that's the purpose of Hugging Face, and people can share any kind of open source models using this Hugging Face platform. So back to the LM Studio. So now I have LM Studio and I need to download an appropriate LLM model. So we will try downloading a La Llama model from Meta. So go to the search. Okay, so I have pre-searched La Llama models from local model, and again this is from Hugging Face Hub. Okay, so let me select a small model because I unfortunately have a very low RAM laptop, so I wanted to choose a La Llama model which can run successfully in my laptop. So some of the LLMs requires high RAM capacity to run locally and to execute any interactions with it. So let's take La Llama 2 7 billion GGML model. If you see, there are multiple La Llama models here on the right side pane with a different quantization. So what does this mean? So very similar to how we have resolution with JPEG images, quantization is a feature in LLM model wherein the higher the quantization value, the more accurate the predictions would be. But to reduce the size of large language models, they reduce the quantization value. Lower the quantization value, lesser the accurate it predicts. Once the download is successful, the download will be visible in the folder section here. So now you can chat with the large language model. So go to the chat section, click new chat, okay, and then you can ask any questions here. So I'm just reloading the model because I have already loaded the model sometimes back. So if you see, I have issued a question, tell me a story, and then it responds with a answer, which is the story. Awesome, right? So let me issue a command to generate a Java code. Okay, cool, isn't it? So it has created a Java class hello world and then a main method, and then it does system.out.println hello world. All set. Awesome. So now you will be able to run the LLMs locally, and you can interact and chat with these LLMs locally without any worry to share any sensitive or confidential data. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Maze Tech Geek.